Hey guys, hey, how you guys are doing? Yes, you guys are doing, because I don't know what fucking day it is, but I believe I've been quarantined at least a week. You are going to have headphones. You're going to have to listen to me on headphones. If I'm on the bike, you probably need headphones, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna look and tell you what day I actually started the quarantine, because every day is kind of just blurring into one or the other. So it's been 6 days. So I'm gonna start like naming these quarantine chronicles. Day 6. So this will be day 6. I have not left the house in days for anything other to just go to my mailbox, because my mailbox is like right around the bend, and I made sure that there was nobody there. So today I weighed 230.8. So this is well, technically I'm at goal. My goal anyway. My goal's always been 230. Let's see my shirt. Vert de Furk. But yeah, this is a China size fucking large. That should tell you something. And I'm trying to pull my pants back up, because a lot of my shit's starting not to fit again. That was part of the reason why I was kind of not caring if I gained a little bit. It's just I was feeling more better in my clothes, having a little bit more weight on me. But, well, I think a lot of you are going to ask me, well, how am I losing all this weight? I'm going to be really honest. I usually go out to eat 2 or 3 times a week. No shit. Evelyn and I go out to eat probably 2, 3 times a week. Could be McDonald's, could be Culver's, could be Domino's. Like, we typically like to go out Texas Roadhouse. So if you say 2 times a week, that's 8 times. 3 times a week, that's 12 times a month. Not only are we saving a shitload of money, well, right now we don't have any, but that's because we were not prepared for being quarantined and had to use what money we had for food. The first will be a lot better for us, which I think most people will agree that the first will be a lot better. You can find these bikes on Amazon between, I think the cheapest I've seen is like $130, and I think the most expensive I've seen is like $1,200, $2,000. Do not get a Peloton bike, guys. Like, don't fall down that rabbit hole, because you can still subscribe to their service and not use their bike. If that's what you need somebody to like give you that oomph, give you that sense of, this is taking forever, I'm sorry. Where's your water? Today I have Gatorade. Where's your water? Where's your water? Peloton is a great service. Don't get me wrong. It is a great service. But it is expensive, and their bike is no better than any other fucking bike. It is not like some supercalifragilisticexpialidocious special fucking bike, okay? So you don't need to spend $1,200 on a bike, or $2,300 on a bike, or put that shit on your credit. You don't need to do that. Are you fucking done? No? This has BCAAs, it has ABCs, it's got your 1, 2, 3s. It has a little bit of caffeine in it. It's mostly just to give me that little bit of energy, and it gives me a lot of stuff for recovery, a lot of vitamins. So this one is the Body Effects. It is the pomegranate raspberry. This is the one I stomach the best. It's the one that tastes the best to me. It's the one that doesn't burn my stomach at all, or my intestines, or make me go to the bathroom. So this one is better for me. So like I said, I've been spending about an hour to 2 hours on the bike every day. I don't feel exhausted. So 6, 7, 8. Well, I have 8 bottles of this in here. So of this, like, just chucked it, yeeted on the floor. So that pretty much tells me that, you know, at least where I haven't thrown shit away, I've been on the bike for over 8 hours. So since I got it, I've probably logged about 12 hours on it. And I'm okay with that. I'm not telling you to go out and get a bike. I'm not telling you that you can't be healthy and happy and stay home and get a bike. I can only tell you what works for me. And this was a huge deal for me and Evelyn. It was something that I actually needed. There is no way I could be sitting here for 6 days with nothing to do and no outlet for working out and kept any remote amount of sanity. That is just me. That is just me. Evelyn doesn't work out at all right now because she can't go to the gym. I don't know how she manages it. Like, I told her she should use the bike, doesn't want to, would rather go to the gym, but like I said, neither one of us want to chance bringing that shit home to me. So the only reason we will leave this home is for doctor appointments, which I have one on Wednesday because I canceled the other one. And I'm running out of psych meds. So he won't do a telephone. You have to be seen by him because he only does 3 months at a time. So we're going to talk to him about that a little bit. We're going to have a little chatty chat because right now I should not have to go in. I should not be forced to go in, and I know it's for money purposes that he wants everybody to come back in so he gets more money, but to me that's fucked up. Like, I should not have to leave my house in order for me to get psych medicine that doesn't fucking change. Like, my last psychiatrist, he was like, see you in 6 months, see you next year, here's your shit, bye. Like, he was like, I'm gonna put bye. But this one, no. So it doesn't taste bad to me at all. I actually like it. Like, if this was a Gatorade, I'd drink it. I have, see, every time, well, every other time I get on the bike, I crank it up a little bit. So I force my legs to get used to the higher resistance. And while I'm talking, it doesn't really seem like I'm doing harder work, even though I am. So how have you guys been dealing with this? What have you been doing? Are you staying inside? I'm not going to yell at you. Oh, I need to stand up. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to tell you that you're doing something wrong. Like, I want to know what you guys are doing. I want to know, are you a healthcare professional? Do you work in a grocery store? Do you have family that is sick? Like, let me know what's going on. I know you guys are here. It takes 2 seconds to write like, hey Nirvana, you know, here's what's going on in my life. Share a little bit. You know, give me the 411. Let her know what's going on. It's important to have somebody else to talk to, especially right now where we don't have a whole lot of social interaction out of the house. So this is healthy to be able to talk to somebody. So talk to me. Like, share your burden, lay down your load. I said load. I'm so proud of myself. Evelyn is stoked. I am literally like 4 pounds away from where she's at. Now she's been eating carbs, where I primarily am trying my best to kind of ex-nay on the carb day. It also helps that when your money is precious, you typically don't buy as much garbage as you would. So I haven't had a lot of snacky snacks. So I haven't been able to stress eat. I would recommend that to anybody, that if you don't bring it in the house, you can't go out and get it, the likelihood of you dropping some weight, even if you're not working out, probably a good idea. You can walk in place. You can walk in a circle. You can sit, you can stand up and down, up and down, up and down on your, you know, on your bed. Sit down, get up, sit down, get up. You get resistance bands on Amazon for cheap as shit. Like, you can sit on your floor and just lift your foot up, put your foot down, lift your foot up, put your foot down. Do the other one. Get on your side, lift your foot up, put your foot down, lift your foot up, put your foot down. You know, you can sit here and do this with 2 cans, 2 water bottles. Fill up, you know those big ass cups that you guys get, like I do, the big ass cups? Fill those up with fucking water. It's not hard. You know, do that 30 times. Take a break for an hour. Do something for 2 or 3 hours. Go back to it. You can do that 6, 7 times a day. It does make a difference. You don't think it'll make a difference. It does make a difference. It is imperative to have some kind of hobby, something to do, something to occupy your mind. This is my thing right now. I don't have a living room table. I have no place to really create anything. I don't have a place to, you know, paint. If I did, I'd be on it, because right now would be the perfect time for me to do like rock painting, stuff to kind of occupy my mind. But since my hand surgery, I can't do stuff in my lap anymore. I really need some kind of work surface. So when all this is said and done, when everything is good to go, I'm definitely going to get a table of some fucking kind. Like, definitely. It's going to be amazing. Because right now I have a lot of creativity. I'm interested. I want to do stuff. I just don't have a place to do it. Like, I have a bunch of coloring books. I have a bunch of markers. I have paint brushes. I have glitter. I have glue. I have all kinds of shit. I've just got no way to do anything. I thought about trying to sit on the floor, but it hurts too much. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying, you know, guys, we could do a YouTube live if you guys wanted to work out with me, like once a week. I could dedicate like an hour or so, or even longer if I enjoy it. An hour or so of me getting on YouTube live and us working out in one way or the other. Or you could just come sit and hang out. But I would love for us to kind of just sit, talk and push each other. Like, I don't have anybody like that. But I do notice that when I talk to somebody, I tend to forget how long I've been doing this. Like, I think I've been doing this for 15 minutes already and still haven't drank this damn thing. Already 15 minutes, it doesn't even feel like that to me. I have gotten rid of so many Trump supporters in the past week. Granted, I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you're gonna vote for. I don't care what you post, okay? But then you don't have to care what I post. The moment you put your shit on my wall, that's when you get deleted. That is where I draw the line. You can write anything you want on your own damn wall. You can say anything you feel like on your own damn wall. I'ma scroll past it because I don't care. But when you bring your shitty ass opinion into my realm on my stuff, I'ma delete you. I don't care how long I've known you. I actually had to do that before. Like I had somebody, and I still think she watches my videos, that said something inappropriate and transphobic, and I liked her a lot. Like I constantly kind of followed her shit and her all kinds of stuff, and I deleted her off my Facebook, and I was like, it is nothing personal technically, it is that I don't care until you bring it onto my wall. Now write and do whatever you want, as long as you don't put it on my fucking face. Don't put it in my face. Write it anywhere you fucking want to. I will legitimately forget it. Don't care about it. Scroll past it. I've never actively went on somebody's wall and deleted them unless it was super racist, super transphobic shit. Like super, you know, it had to be something. It had to be something just like unforgivable for me to be like, I'm out. I don't do that. So, I just don't do that. Woo. But yeah, so I have dumped quite a few Trump supporters in the last couple of days because I posted a funny on my Facebook and Instagram. And again, you don't have to like what I have to say. I don't have to like what you have to say. Just ignore it, because if you start tapping, I'm just gonna, me and my moderators are just gonna ban you from the channel, and that'll be the end of you, and I don't want to do that. So let's not go there, okay? My opinion is my opinion, your opinion is your opinion, and if I come on your YouTube channel and I listen to your opinion, I can do two things. I can ignore it, I can get mad about it, I guess three things. No, two things. I can get mad about it and write something stupid, get my ass banned, or just ignore it, know that you're an awesome person, and that I'm allowed to have a difference of opinion. So my fucking thing said, how much does it take to turn a Trump supporter into a socialist? And underneath it said $1,000. And people went fucking ape shit. And went ape shit. And I laughed so hard. I just laughed so hard. I was like, they're like, oh, you should send the check back then. You know, it's just, I think it's funny. The end. Like, that's all there is to it. I think it's funny. Nobody else has to find it amusing but me. I thought that shit was funny. I'll move on from that now. Like I said, take it or leave it, but that shit was funny to me. somebody had mentioned that I have lost more subscribers. And I'm like, a lot of those are empty accounts anyway. Like people who've made stuff, you know, made an account, clicked on somebody, and then never really got back on that email again, or never really watches YouTube that often, doesn't even know they're subscribed. Like, it's okay. Like, it is alright. I don't care. So sweetie. So sweetie. So I know some of you are worried about like the numbers and stuff like that. Don't worry about it, guys. Like, it fluctuates constantly. It does for everybody. Oh, to tell you. So, remember me telling you about that guy who had like dog hair? I have to shave Yuki. Dog hair. Dog hair. The guy who had like really terrible like jaw and nasal cancer. Apparently he died on Thursday, and everybody was like, oh my God, we haven't heard anything in like 8 days. You know, I hope he's okay, type thing. And it was absolutely devastating to listen to his wife, like, try to tell everybody. It was so sad. I was so fucking sad about it. I was like, oh my God. He was trying so hard. His channel's called Homemade Everything. Super nice guy. Shared the last 18 months of his life, of his cancer journey. Even before that, you know, he had surgery. He had all kinds of treatments. And just, oh guys, like, he was amazing. He really was. It's one of those individuals where you're just like, oh fuck. Life just lost one hell of a, you know, one hell of a soul. Good to his kids, worked really hard, just one of those people where you're like, fuck. And to see that he died, like to kill me. Like to kill me this morning when I read that. Well, watched her video. I just was devastated. Absolutely devastated. I was like, my God, please bring him peace. Whatever's going on in that woman's life, I'm so sorry. You get invested in people's lives, you really do. It's just, it's devastating. Like I said, it's just, you get invested in somebody's life and you start caring about them and their family and what they're going through, and then you find out something terrible happens. For me, at least, it was just really hard. There was another death. Her name was Michaela, and she was a special needs child. And this was before COVID really came into the picture. She was very sick to begin with. She had a misformed palate, so she couldn't really breathe very well, like severe misformed palate, non-verbal, non-responsive type thing. Her parents tried very hard to try to keep her up. She loved the shit out of that baby. And then she had aspirated and was on antibiotics. And then she had, her brother came home from school with the flu. Her dad got the flu. And then they think that she started to get the flu. She spiked a really high fever, couldn't breathe very well. They got her into the car. We were gonna take her to the hospital. And like everything just fell apart. They knew it was time. They knew she was passing away. They took her to the house. They held her. Everybody gathered around. Everybody loved on her. Let her know that, you know, that they loved her more than anything. And then she also passed away a little bit over a week ago. So very hard YouTube moments for me. Like I said, I watch people who are sick for medical purposes, not like, but because I really get pulled into their lives and care about them. And so when I find out stuff like that, it breaks my heart. Could you please drink this 25 minutes later? Okay. Now I'll open the Gatorade. This is full sugar Gatorade. I could not find any sugar-free. When I'd gone to the store last, I showed you guys that. Couldn't find any. Can't get it on Amazon. Amazon, like I think I told you guys, is stopping all of the non-essential, and Amazon Prime now does not deliver to this area. Do you see how surprised I am? And I actually don't have anything that delivers to base. So none of the stores and stuff deliver to base. So I'm still stuck having to go out and get shit. But so are a lot of people. So you do with what you got. So tell me what you guys are, how are you combating the food stuff? Like, what are you guys eating? What do you guys, how are you making it? Are you guys making homemade bread? Are you, I know a lot of you have Instapots. Are you making oatmeal and, like stuff like that, yogurt? And are you, spreading your food thin? Or do you have like a surplus, or what's going on with you guys? I would love to know. I'd love some ideas. I made spaghetti for Evelyn, so that's what she's been eating, hence the pasta I was telling you guys about. And then today I ate the last of my little chicken fingers, which is what I had. I bought Banquet. I showed you guys. I ate the last of those. There's like 12 of those left, so I ate those. That's what I had for breakfast. I said chicken fingers. Probably gonna make Brussels sprouts for lunch. She'll probably have spaghetti for lunch and dinner. Not sure what I'll have for dinner. Might have hummus and maybe hummus and some of those beef sticks. Not really been super hungry. Not that I don't feel hunger or anything stupid like that, but it's, sorry. I don't want you to think that my food addiction has gone anywhere, because it hasn't. It's just not on the forefront of my mind at the moment, because I don't have anything to feed it with. So it's a little easier when there's nothing for me to go and just grab. I do have probably like 8 or 9 protein bars left, which is probably what I'll go grab after this, is a protein bar. Sorry, I sweat really bad. Fucker hurts. Fucker still hurts. Ooh, can't tell barely anything with this one, but you can still see that mammy jammy. I hope that goes down eventually. It's ugly. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So sweetie, so sweetie. I showed a picture of my jammies today that Janet sent me. Oh, they're so cute. it's nice to still get dressed, to still force yourself in, even though you might be, even though you might be, sorry, squirrel. Even though you might be in a different frame of mind, still getting up, still taking a shower, still brushing your hair, still brushing your teeth, washing your face, still having some kind of routine, making your breakfast at a certain time, letting the girls out, like putting on pajamas, and then, you know, for me, putting on my gym clothes. If I work out twice in one day, like I'll put on my other set of gym clothes. But it's nice not to sit in the same clothing all day, every day. Still gives me some kind of sense of change, so I still appreciate that. So guys, I'm pretty sure I have rambled my ass off. I just wanted to come on here. I still have another 30 some odd minutes until I'm done with this workout. I still have 3 pounds to go, or 3.8 pounds, so it's almost 4 pounds to go before I hit 237, which is the smallest I've ever been. And of course, when I hit there, you guys will all know about it. I am excited, nervous. Like I said, that is legitimately the smallest I have ever been, and that was last January, February of last year. So I was staying with Janet and very active, going to the gym every day type of thing. Evelyn had gone back to Korea before we had moved here. So literally, it's the smallest I've ever been. And I had just gotten back from Disney World. So that was a big deal. Big, 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 big deal. So listen, if nobody told you today that you are loved, allow me to be the first person to tell you you are not alone. No matter how bad it feels, you are not alone and you are loved. Nobody told you today that you are beautiful. Girl, you're gorgeous. Boy, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're handsome. If nobody told you today that you're special and you're unique, and that this will eventually be over, and just to hold on, even if you're just, you know, you guys could start a YouTube channel. It doesn't matter if you have 1 subscriber or 10,000 fucking subscribers. Just putting yourself out there, just talking, even if you feel like it's to nobody, to the void, it will reach somebody. It may help somebody feel like they're not completely and utterly alone in this. Just like me, I have to feel like I'm not completely and utterly fucking alone. Evelyn is home until Monday, and then of course she will go back to work. And so things will inevitably decline mentally for me once that happens, because I will legitimately be alone at night. So you may see a lot more lives in that soaking wet. Golly, I'm spit a bitch. You'll see a lot more lives probably. I'll probably be reaching out a lot more. Last 2 nights I reached out, talked for about an hour. So that was a big deal, because I haven't really talked to anybody in so long. Haven't really sat down and had like a real conversation with anybody besides like my mom. And even then, just a few minutes with my mom back and forth. She's so busy. And right now my aunt is down there So it's a big deal for me to reach out. Big deal. Even to make videos, to me it is a big deal. And I hope that my mental health will allow me to keep doing it. And yes, I do wash this. I wash this. I go between this and a different sweat rag. That's what I'm going to call it. I need, you know, those, like when Amazon is no longer being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and you can buy whatever you want to. I want to buy those real thick sweatbands, like the ones that cover from like here to here and up underneath here, so to pull my hair up. My hair isn't really long enough to put in a ponytail yet. It is shorter than Evelyn's at the moment, and so I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think those sweatbands will keep me from having to do this shit, because it'll moisture wick all that stuff up. So when Amazon's no longer fucking, God, I'm so sweaty, itchy, no longer doing that, it'll be a lot easier. Anyhow, so anyway, if nobody told you today that you're an amazing individual, please let me tell you, you're an amazing, kind, compassionate, unique person. And like I said, this will blow over. I don't know when. Please reach out. Please talk to somebody. Please talk to somebody, anybody. Even if it's just writing in a post, writing a letter, throwing it away, writing emails, making phone calls, voice mails, whatever makes you feel better. Make sure that you're talking to family and friends. Make sure that you're telling people how you are. Find out how everybody else is. Nobody told you that you were needed, that you were wanted, and that you were enough. I need you. I want you here, and you are absolutely 100% enough. I'm proud of you. I know this is a really hard time for everybody. I'm so proud of you. I'm thinking of you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your family. Please do the same for me. Positive thoughts, whatever you put out there into the world. So I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell in the world you happen to be. And I will talk to you very, very, very soon. Bye.